What's going on, everyone? CameronBlazeIt here, welcoming you to our first team builder for the PBA Season 3. I am the coach of the San Antonio Talendits, and today we are taking on a foe, the one, the only RBM coach of the Houston Tauros, and hopefully we can get a quick win. I think we have a pretty good matchup, but I also think that he has some Pokemon that can just straight up sweep us, so we need to be careful of that. So, we're going to hop into his team real quick. Question of the day. What is your favorite... What's your favorite Z move? Because I forgot to mention in our draft recap that we have 3 Pokemon that can use Z moves. Manaphy, Kartana, and Diggersby. Now, they're not forced to run Z moves if we bring them. They just have the option to. And he has 3 Z moves of his own. We'll go over those as we go over the team rep. But I would say my favorite Z move is probably... I like Z Splash a lot because Z Splash is pretty cool. What's it called? Muse Z move. Munium Z is pretty cool. And yeah, that's all about I got. So let's get into his team. Up first, he has the best spinner in the game, Exodrill, something I know very well. It's our IPSA just champion. We all know what this does. Earthquake, Sword Stance, Rapid Spin. It gets Stealth Rocks, it gets Iron Head, Poison Jab, gets Rock Slide. X's are toxic, can be a little bulky if it needs to, but base 110 HP is nothing to laugh about. 135 attack is a very, very good. 60, and again, the defenses are low, but he has 88 speed. He does not have a Sand Setter, which is interesting that he drafted this, but we're gonna just go with it. Do I think he's gonna bring it? Probably. I mean, again, if he brings some other form of sand, this thing actually can be a problem to us. But yeah, it has a really good attack stat, and this thing just hits super hard to swap into. Hopefully we can figure something out. Up next, we have his first Z move, Volcarona, one of the best setup sweeping bugs in the format. It gets Quiver Dance and then has just 3 slots. It just runs Quiver Dance. It can have Bug Buzz. It can have Fiery Dance. It can have Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Giga Drain, Hurricane, Overheat, Roost, Signal Beam, U-Turn for Pivot, Will-O-Wisp, Wild Charge. Zen Headbutt. It does, like, again, it does what it does really well. I'm gonna start saying that a lot. Psychic. It does what it needs to do. Z Fiery Dance can actually hurt us a lot. Really good special attack, really good base 100 speed. Special defense is real good too. This thing can set up a Quiver Dance, and we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So we've prepped for this. Hopefully we can kill it. This is the thing I'm most worried about, honestly, is the Volcarona. That and his Mega Altaria, but we'll get into Mega Altaria later. But Volcarona is the one thing I'm just very worried about. So, yep, there's that. Up next, he has a Sharpedo. Sharpedo has, in my mind, slept on. Really good attack, base 120 attack, and 95 special attack, so it can be special. 95 speed. Again, this thing it does get speed boost, so it can hit very hard. It gets Crunch, gets Aqua Jet for priority if it needs it. It gets Dark Pulse. It gets Destiny Bond, which is scary. Earthquake. Gets Ice Beam, Hydro Pump, Poison Jab, Night Slash. Ice Fang, Psychic Fangs, which is something I got from the Gen 7 update. So now it does a bit. I think it's a bit better with Psychic Fangs. I feel like that's a bigger impact on it than people are going to realize, but maybe I'm over predicting. I don't know. It does get Scald. It gets Super Fang, Taunt, Waterfalls, and Headbutt. It's very, very good. Very frail, but you slap a Life Orb or Focus Sash on this thing, and it's going to be pretty scary. I feel like, again, it's slept on. Oh boy, excuse me. It's slept on because, like, it's a Sharpedo. That thing, it's still base 120 attack with speed boost. This thing sets up some. Late game, I feel like Sharpedo is a very, very good sweeper. Yeah, but yeah. Up next, he has an Espeon, his second Z move user. Really good special attack and speed. He has a lot of speed on his team, if you can't tell. 130 is special attack, 110 speed. Its move pool isn't the greatest. It gets Calm Mind, Dazzling Gleam, gets Heal Bell, so it's a cleric. Gets Size Shock, Shadow Ball, Psychic, Signal Beam. That's about it. It's a good wall breaker, but other than that, this thing is not that great in my opinion. It can hit pretty hard. Just Espeon is just not. It could be better. It could be better. I guess he's using it as a Z-Mon because Psychic Z is really hard to swap into, and what can swap into it, like Dark types, he has the Bug move, Signal Beam, so I like it on his part. Again, high special attack, Z move is really, really nice. Up next he has his Rotom Cut, his grass, good pivot Pokemon. This is the more offensive of all the Rotoms in my opinion because of Leaf Storm, and that's just my opinion. Does get Will-O-Wisp like Leaf Storm, Volt Switch, Shadow Ball, Signal Beam, Sucker Punch, Thunder Wave, Thunderbolt, Trick. I feel like Rotom is the more offensive of the Rotoms than all the other ones. Rotom Heat again is the only one that might be debatable, but that's that. Not much to say about it. Levitate doesn't really match up too great against my team. I don't think he's gonna bring it. It just does not match up the greatest. And if he does bring it, then we have a good bit of checks in my opinion. He also has a Gramble, great tier 5 Pokemon. It has 120 attack, 75 defense, 60 special defense, 90 HP with Intimidate, so this thing is going to be kind of hard to take down. It has a great move pool. Close Combat Crunch, it gets Play Rough, it gets Earthquake, it gets the Elemental Fangs and Punches. Heal Bell, it's a Cleric, it gets Outrage, it gets Power Up Punch, Rock Slide, Stone Edge. Gets that Stone Quake combo that I like all the time. Gets Thunder Wave, Toxic, like I said. Wild Charge. Hits pretty hard. Using that attack, and it could also run Quick Feet or Rattle to throw someone off. You swap it in on a Thunder Wave, and this thing is going to be kind of scary. So there's that. So that's his first 6 Pokemon. We're going to go over his last 5. Up next, he has a Mega Altaria. Very, very, very scary Pokemon. Something I am used to using, and I know that prepping against Mega Altaria is very hard because it can do so much. It can be a Dragon Dance sweeper, it can be a specially offensive sweeper, it can be defensive, it can be specially defensive, it can be a Cleric, it can be just do a lot of stuff, and you have to watch out for that. Pixelate did get a little it's not as great anymore, but it's still very good. Go over some stuff. Bodyguard, Cotton Guard, Dazzling Gleam, which is you're not gonna run. Draco Meteor, Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, Dragon Pulse, Earthquake, Fire Blast, Facade becomes Stab. If you want to predict the burns, gets Haze, Heal Bell, Heat Wave, Hone Claws, Hyper Voice, Ice Beam. Moonblast, Outrage, Perish Song, Pursuit, Return, Roost, Tailwind. So again, it's very good. Matches up pretty well against my team. If I feel like he's gonna bring it, he's definitely bringing a Dragon Dance set with some sort of fire coverage. He has to. Yeah, he has to basically, because Return will not kill Kartana, but Ember will. So there's that. Up next he has a Gengar, something else I 100,000% expect him to bring. Very fast, very hard hitting, 60, 60, 75 in the defenses, so it's very frail. Very good wall breaker. Ghost is probably like the 3rd best offensive typing. I'd put it 4th maybe. Ghost is very good though. Gosh, I'm not feeling good, guys. It does get Dazzling Gleam, Dark Pulse, Energy Ball, Focus Blast, Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave, Sludge Bomb. Psychic if you really want to need it. Gets Thunderbolt, Trick, Will-O-Wisp if you need it. I feel like Gengar's a really good trick user, just no one ever uses it as a trick user. And that's just me. That's just me. And oh yeah, it can run offense. It can be physically offensive if you need it to be, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, there's that. We also have he has a Tornadus Incarnate. I feel like this is kind of just one other Pokemon that has a lot of potential, but it just doesn't do enough. I mean, stat-wise, this thing is great. 111 speed, 115 attack, 125 special attack, Not too bulky, but it doesn't need to be because it hits really hard and it's pretty fast. It's just slept on in my opinion, and it's something I've always wanted to use just to figure out why it's not that good. But it's like, I could use something else. It's a good like support mon with like tailwind. It gets knockoff. It gets U-turn for pivot. Sludge wave for fairies. Just it could be better. Like I said, does get agility and bulk up, so it has setup. Acrobatics for that stab flying becomes base 110 power, and then stab comes into play. Real good. Up next, he has his final Z move, in Gallade. Now, I understand why he uses Gallade instead of Torn as his Z user, because his Gallade's move pool is actually very, very good. It gets close combat. It gets Earthquake, Dream Punch, Elemental Punches, Knockoff, Leaf Blade, Poison Jab, Psycho Cut, Rock Slide, Shadow Sneak, Stone Edge, Thunder Punch, X Scissors, and Headbutt. So it has coverage. It's real good. Also has Trick, Justified, so no dark types can make it, and then Steadfast, so you can swap in on those fake outs for Megalopunny and then kill it. So yeah, Gallade's a real cool kid. Finally, he has an Articuno, not a good Pokemon. Don't expect it at all. It can run like Freeze Dry, Ice Beam, maybe Roost, Toxic, Tailwind. I don't know what Articuno does. So if I have to go over the 6, I think he's going to bring definitely Excadrill, Volcarona. I feel like Espeon's coming, and Gengar. Mega Altaria makes sense too. Tornadus Eye does too. I don't really think he's going to bring Gallade or Articuno. Like, maybe he brings Gallade. I can't remember if I said I think he would, but I don't know. Granbull would be an awkward bring because he has 2 fairy types. Rotom Cut, I can see him bringing just because it does match up very well against our Manaphy and our Piloswine, outside of the fact that it's a grass type. But other than that, if I had to pick 6, I would say Excadrill, Volcarona, Rotom Cut, Mega Altaria, Gengar, and Tornadus Incarnate. Those are the 6 I think he's going to bring. Now, there's some in there he might swap out, like Gallade, Sharpedo, but I don't think the other ones are coming. No, I really don't. So, yeah, there's that. To get into our team, that was a minute long, to say the least. Up first, we have Kartana, Slice and Dice. Definitely the team MVP. Going to be just... I like this thing a lot. Just like looking at it, it just blows through his entire team, which is something you don't see every day. Holding the Choice Scarf with Beast Boost, with Smart Strike, Leaf Blade, X Scissors, Sacred Sword. This thing basically comes in. It's a like early game wall breaker, late game sweeper. Like, it just basically will get a kill almost every single time it comes in. Now, obviously, we have to watch out for Speed Boost, Sharpedo if that comes, Quiver Dance, Volcarona, Scarf, Espeon. We have to watch out for that stuff, but if we can get rid of all that stuff, we are going to be set. I don't know why the 4 in special defense is there. We can just put it in defense because I'm not going to... yeah, we'll put it in there. Why not? Again, early game sweeper, late game... early game wall breaker, late game sweeper. Like, there's not much that can take this thing on. Like, Sacred Sword. I think, what do I have for that? I don't even have anything for Volcarona. Just, if he brings Volcarona, I have to deal with it other ways. But Sacred Sword, Leaf Blade, X Scissor... Oh, I can X Scissor that too. Smart Strike. Smart Strike does like 90% to Gengar. Smart Strike does like 90% to this, does like 90% to that, and kills that. So, Kartana is a very good bring. Next, we have Manaphy. Hashtag Team Greg is out here with leftovers, rocking the Tail Glow. It's got Scald, Shadow Ball, and Ice Beam. Rocking a basically max HP, max speed set with a little bit of special attack. The little bit of special attack allows us to OHKO something, I can't remember what. I kind of don't want to have Shadow Ball on here. I'm going to take it off. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to run Energy Ball. I don't need Shadow Ball. Who runs Shadow Ball? Why would I have Shadow Ball when Scald does more? I kind of need the Energy Ball anyway for the Sharpedo and Excadrill. Nah, I don't need it for Excadrill. See, this is the problem with my Manaphy set. I need 4 attacking moves, but I also need Tail Glow because I need to run max HP. I'm gonna go with Energy Bolt. This is like I battle in 25 minutes, so this was like kind of last minute thing. I kind of changed, but yeah. We'll go with this set. We'll go with this set. Ice Beam is there for the altar. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. This is the set we're gonna use. Ignore the Shadow Ball. We're gonna run this set. So yeah, this is the set we're gonna have. Max HP, max speed, 16 in special attack. I might need to change that now that I changed the moveset, but I will go back and check the calcs. Tail Glow, Scald, Energy Ball, Ice Beam. We set up a Tail Glow, and we're gonna be at a really high amount of special attack, and we'll be able to kill things. The 16 in special attack allows us to like, I think like Oko, things like Gramble, with Mega Altaria. So there's that. With as much little special attack as we need. We have Raiden, the Mega Charizard X, rocking Dragon Dance, Flare Blitz, Iron Hail, and Roost. Fire types just run through his team, and except for the Mega Altaria, so we put Iron Tail on there. Because Steel Wing doesn't do enough, like Flare Blitz, +1 Flare Blitz will kill you, Flare Blitz, Iron Tail, Flare Blitz. Mega Charizard X just sweeps. We set up a Dragon Dance and we can sweep with this thing. Roost, I didn't need a third move, so I just put on Roost. That's how Charizard should work. You always rack 3 moves, and if you don't need a third move, you put Roost or Substitute on it. But since it's 4 times weak to rocks, I'm just gonna put Roost. So there's that. Max HP. Not max HP. Max attack, max speed with the adamant nature. Just blows holes through his team. Really, really nice Pokemon. Up next we have Tusks, the Piloswine, holding the Eviolite with interesting EV spread, but rocking Stealth Rocks, Earthquake, Icicle Crash, and Rock Slide. Rock Slide is there to catch the what's it called? If Rock Slide is there so his Volcarona doesn't set up on us. It's there in case he brings Articuno. That's about it though. I had to put Rock Slide on there because if he sets up on us, then we're not good. Rocking 136 in HP, 56 in defense, and 64 in special defense, adamant, max attack, nature. This allows us to take hits from Excadrill pretty fine, as well as the Volcarona. We can take hits from 2 of them, and we're actually, thank God I caught this, thick fat. We gotta get that thick fat. Gotta make sure we live hits, you feel? We gotta live hits from Volcarona. Good thing I caught that. Oh my god. Jeez, that's why you do team recaps, buds. Yeah, sets up Stealth Rocks and can like get kills, surprise kills on my Excadrill. Again, if the Volcarona tries to set up on us, we have Rock Slide. If the Espeon stays in, it dies to an Earthquake. Just a really good mon. I like Piloswine. Piloswine's a neat Pokemon. Up next we have Usain Jolt, the Jolteon, rocking a Life Orb set with Volt Switch, HP Ice, Thunder Wave, and Thunderbolt. See, I can't really touch Excadrill as it is with this thing, so might as well just not worry about it. Not try to run like HP Fire when I need HP Ice for... Oh, excuse me. The, Altaria. Because Altaria just beats me. I need some way to hit it. I Thunder Wave and HP Ice it like 2 or 3 times. So there's that. Just gotta run that set. Again, it's just my main pivot Pokemon. It's gonna be a strong pivot. So Jolteon is a good Pokemon for this battle. Volt Absorb, just because I need the Rotom Cut to not Volt Switch on me. Thanks, bud. And last but not least, we have our primary Wall Breaker. Hitmonlee Bruce is out here rocking the Choice Band Reckless set. I told y'all I would run this, and this happened to be the week. Rocking High Jump Kick, Knockoff, Poison Jab, Rock Slide. Now, Bruce just like bust kneecaps out here, alright? Listen out. He has no High Jump Kick swap in outside of like 3, 4, maybe like, I mean, Gallade's not a swap in, Volcarona's not a swap in, Espeon's not a swap in, just these 4 right here can swap into High Jump Kick, and we have respective coverage for each of them. We got that knockoff for the Gengar. We got that poison jab for the Altarian. What's it called? Gramble, and we got that rock slide for the Tornadoes. So we good. We're good. We're gonna bust some kneecaps up here. We're gonna high jump kick everything. Gonna kill everything. So it's a pretty offensive team. Outside of the Manaphy and the Piloswine, it's a very offensive team. Again, the goal is to weaken down everything so Kartana can sweep at the end, and if that can happen, great. If something goes wrong, we have Charizard as a backup. We're good. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. That was a pretty in-depth team builder, if I do say so myself. Please hit that like, share it with your friends, and I'm gonna get up out. Hope you guys have a great day. Tell me what your favorite Z move is, and I'll see you next time. Bye.